Hi, you guys. This is Kelsey. I am coming to you today with another creation of mine. This is actually coming from Unique Writing, capital letters, Handwriting Workbook box set. So, capital B is coming from the curved letter edition. There are three editions. It's the straight line letter edition, the curved letter edition, and the diagonal letter edition. And so all of these additions, you can buy them within the box set or you can get them separately. But they're all the same format. And so you use this worksheet the same with them all. So how you use this worksheet is two different ways. The way I highly recommend is that you download and print it off so your child can do it paper and pencil style. Or you can do it by just on the computer. So go to Draw and get a pen up here. If you do use the computer, I would highly recommend that you either use your finger or you use a stylus, because if you use the mouse, it's just too overwhelming, especially for someone who's new to writing or they're already struggling with it. We're not trying to start anything with anyone. So when you're forming these strokes, you really want to go top to bottom and left to right, okay? And then the other thing about these strokes, about writing, is that the appropriate order is going to be imitation, copying, and independent writing. So all of these are going to be the appropriate developmental progression or sequence of handwriting. You start top to bottom, left to right, and the order is imitation, copying, and the independent writing. Okay, so since I have my mouse here, when I start the speed, I'm going to start at the screen dot. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to go down to the bottom, and then I'm going to jump up to the top, and I'm going to go around and around. I started at the top, went to the bottom, and I went from left to right. What I see kids do is they like to go from the bottom up to the top and go around and round, or go this way, go up and then down, or even start at the middle. They go down, up, around, and do something funky. And so when you do those bad habits starting from the bottom or the middle, and you're just kind of jumping around and the child is never corrected, that can create bad habits. And those bad habits can create issues down the line, because you're all over the place to form the letters. So now it's going to be hard to actually combine letters to make words and sentences, and for that to be efficient and smooth and quick. And so it's best to teach writing in the correct sequence and to catch those bad habits and nip them in the bud early, because once those habits have been established, they can be hard to break. And most of the times, those bad habits are not going to be broken. So it's very important to get the sequence right off the bat. And so for imitation, this is where you do it first. First, mom and dad, grandma, aunt, you write the letter first, and then child. So what they're doing, they're watching you, they're seeing how you form the letter, they're seeing where you start, where you end, how your hand is moving, they're looking at it all. And they're getting a memory about how to form the letters. And now when you go to copying, it's all on them. It's taking it a step up. And so now they have to use their memory of the sequence of the strokes. And just by looking at this, just by looking at the speed, they have to remember how they were supposed to form this speed. Where do they start? Where do they go? How do they do it? They have a model to give them some support, but they are going to have to remember the correct sequence of it. All right. And then the last one is, of course, independent, where I have a good memory of it and I can do it all by myself. And so that is the worksheet. So I have had very good success with my kids using this and things similar to this. So if you guys will like it, you can always get it from my store. You can get there by going to my website, uniquely-independent.com, and then click the store link, or you can go directly to the store, which is uniquely-independent store.com. All right. Thank you guys.